Okay, Andy says, which Cleveland athlete, Bruce, past or present, have you enjoyed golfing with the most during your time here in Cleveland?
Grover comes to mind immediately. As a matter of fact, I'm taking Grover to Columbia Hills in a couple. I'll see him tomorrow at the Cleveland Indians charity outing, and I'm taking Grover to Columbia Hills in a couple of weeks to play.
Nice.
I love playing with Grover, but past or present, of course, I haven't played that much with Arch. Although I've told this story before, it's worth repeating. When I was doing the games back in the early 80s, when Manning was a player, I used to take my clubs on the road when I was doing the games with Joe Tate. And, you know, the games are at night, so you get up early in the morning. If you get up early in the morning, you can easily get 18 holes in, come back and get to the ballpark in hours before the game starts. So I remember one time I went to play golf in Baltimore, and Rick Manning came with me. And I was playing pretty good golf then. I was shooting high 70s, low 80s pretty consistently. I didn't have the yips then. And Manning was a hack. I mean, a hack. And then when he retired from baseball, he took up golf seriously. And, of course, he has a winter home in the Phoenix area in Scottsdale. And now he's a 70s shooter. He's 70s, low 80s. If he's mid-80s, he's had a bad round. It just goes to show professional athletes, they got it, you know.
Definitely.
And so I really credit Arch. I think that's a fascinating story about him.
He also adds which one, so if you have to say, what has given you the most competition on the golf course then?
The Indians former?
Whatever, player, yeah. So
Grover. Grover's a better golfer than me, always has been. And now what Manning is. Grover's always been a good player. He's always been a good player. You know, we had a pitcher. I never played with him, but we had a pitcher, left-handed pitcher on our roster at one time. David Huff. Remember him?
Yeah.
Lefty?
Yeah.
He was a scratch golfer. Yep. He was very, very good. Blyleven played. I played with Blyleven way back when he was with us. He was okay. He was decent. But, you know, I was, back then anyway, I was a couple of, I don't know how good Bird is or how he's kept it up today.
It's funny because people ask Jimmy on the Golf Zone, Jimmy Hanlon, about which athletes he likes to play with or who he has, and he brings up David Huff and says he went to him for a lesson one time and asked, he was having a problem with tempo, I believe, so he would make him close his eyes and hit drives with his eyes closed just because he had to go and swing that. And it's the craziest story. I've always wanted to try it and see if I could even make contact with the ball, but I just think he always tells that story of David Huff and what a great golfer he is and how he helped him out with that tip. So
I can't
try it out.
I can't imagine it. A putt, yes, but not a swing.
No, shots,
oh my
yes.
goodness.
I thought a putt was different.